recording in progress. And come into that comfortable seat. And place your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. And just arrive to this practice. Nothing too specific or intentional yet, just a moment or two to transition from whatever your day has been like to right here, right now. Encourage the body to be still and the heart and the mind to be open to everything that's about to go down. As we move through these practices, I invite you to do so from a place of kindness, love, and non-judgment for yourself. When the mind begins to wander during a certain breath work or meditation exercise, just notice that that's happening. Be okay with it because it's totally normal. And then see if you can shift your focus back to the practice and back to your breath. So easier said than done, but that's why we're here. So let's open this practice together with 3 deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in through the nose, fill up your body with air, feel the whole body expand. Hold your breath at the top for a moment, and then exhale, sigh it out of the mouth. Feel the body contract. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale through the nose, grow taller, expand wider. Hold your breath, suspend the air. Exhale, sigh it out of the mouth. Let something go. 1 more time together. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold in a complete detoxifying breath out through the mouth. And just continue to breathe in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. We want to just avoid mouth breathing, keeping the breath through the nostrils or in through the nose and out through the mouth. Activates this parasympathetic nervous system, which tells the body to calm down, cool down, and be present. So right off the bat, a really simple and accessible tool. If there's any type of intention you want to set for your practice, go ahead and do so now. And that can simply be to remain present or open. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart and just seal that intention. Rub your hands together to ignite some energy, to create warmth between your palms. And then place your left hand over your heart space, your right hand over your left. Allow that intention to move from your hands back into your heart. And when you're ready, open your eyes, float your hands back down to your thighs, palms facing down. Drop your head to the right, so right ear to right shoulder, and then press actively through the left palm onto the top of the thigh. The amount of pressure you apply through the hand will directly correlate to the intensity or sensation in the left side of the neck. Actively draw your left shoulder down in space. And continue to drop your right ear over to the right shoulder. Open and close your jaw a few times. See what that feels like. And then let the jaw be really heavy, open, relaxed. Almost feel the cheeks melting away from the cheekbones. Heavy the sit bone into your cushion or into the floor. Take 1 more breath here. And then come back to center, float your head up, and we'll take it over to the other side. Gently drop left ear to left shoulder, press the right palm onto the top of the right thigh. Draw the right shoulder down as the head falls a little bit more to the left. And if opening and closing the jaw was helpful for you on the other side, do the same thing here. You can always close your eyes again, turn inward, tune in, or keep them open. And see if you can direct your breath into the right side of the neck. The breath is a form of vitality, right? Of rejuvenation, of nourishment. So breathe in to the muscle, into the place of tension. And breathe out to soften that area, to let go, to relax just a little bit more. And bring the head back up to center. Drop the chin to the chest. Press both hands into the tops of the thighs. Both shoulders fall down the back. Stretch the back of the neck. And if your eyes are open, see if you can focus on one little point on the ground right in front of you. From here, we'll take a few head rolls, first to the right. And just be mindful of the neck here if it doesn't feel good for your head to go 360 degrees. And turn the full head roll into just little semicircles. And after a few times to the right, switch it up to the left. And going as fast or slow as need be for your body. And just taking an inventory of all these little places in the neck. And when you're complete, head comes back up to center. Gaze over your right shoulder. Press into the left palm. It's really cool how our palms are like these levers of pressure. Everything is so connected. Come back through center, gaze over the left shoulder, press into the right palm. Come back through center, reach the arms straight up to the sky. This one's one of my favorites. Put the arms out to a T and then flex the wrists, meaning point the fingertips up towards the sky and press the palms out away from your body. You might feel this already in your wrists, up your arms, into the neck. Draw both shoulders down away from the ears. And now tilt the head to the right. Press even more actively through the left palm. It'll be a sticky, kind of uncomfortable sensation at first. So just be with it, breathe with it. We are tapping into our connective tissue, our fascia that runs from the hand up the arm and into the neck. A lot of people don't know that in order to release some tension in your neck, it's super important to work with your wrists and your forearms. So that's exactly what we're doing here. Bring the head back up to center and drop it over to the left. Press through the right palm and same thing. And just observe, notice what's coming up for you here. If you're uncomfortable and want to get out of it, play with that edge. Really great, you guys. Head comes back up to center, arms reach back up. We'll take a side body stretch. Right hand plants down, left arm up and over to the right. And then as you're reaching the left fingertips to the right side of the room, see if you can pull your left hip bone down in space. So really anchor the left sit bone into the cushion, into the floor, whatever you're on. Notice if that right shoulder is creeping up, release it down. And this may look like crawling your right fingertips out more towards the right. Let's take this over to the other side. Cartwheel the arms up and over. Right hand comes up and towards the left side of the room. Feel the connection of right sit bone to earth. Maybe shift the gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathe in to the right rib cage, the waist, the hip. And breathe out to move a little bit deeper into this pose, into this stretch. Feels so good. Come back up through center, both arms reach up. You can even lift your gaze up here. And last one, we'll take a twist to each side. So twist to the right hand lands behind you. Left hand either comes right in front of the shins or place the left palm on the outside of the right thigh. Remember how in the beginning with our deep breaths, every inhale, the body expands, and every exhale, the body contracts. So use that here. Feel the inhales lengthen your spine, create spaciousness in your body, and allow the exhales to twist you a little bit deeper as the navel hugs in and the torso contracts. And come back up through center, reach the arms up, and take that twist over to the left. And same thing here, use the breath to guide you deeper. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you guys can hear the pouring monsoon rain outside my window, but probably the only day that it's been raining this hard in LA since I moved here over a year ago. Kind of cozy for meditating and stretching. Bring the arms back up through center, reach up, gaze up. And prayer right in front of the heart, back to where we started. Release the hands down into your thighs. And close your eyes and just feel any shift, any difference in your body, in your energy, in just a few minutes of simple, easeful stretching. Notice if the palms are down on the thighs or if the palms are facing up. Traditionally, palms down for a more grounding hand position, palms up to receive. So make that choice for yourself. There's no right or wrong. And if you can't decide, move between the two physically and just see which one feels better. If you have that cozy blanket nearby, I know I do, you're welcome to drape it over yourself. And then commit to stillness here. Hopefully we just got out any lingering tension in the body. If there's any final movement that you're craving before coming back to stillness, now is the perfect time. Shake it out, maybe shimmy the shoulders, sway the torso from side to side. And then come back to your seat. This is also the time that if you want to choose to lie down, go for it. I will be guiding from the seat, but there's nothing that I will say that you cannot do lying down. And release the shoulders, heavy the sit bones. And take a moment of transition here from movement to stillness. And we'll open this portion of the practice with a box breath. So I'll explain it to you first. We're going to breathe in for the count of 4. Hold your breath at the top for the count of 4. Breathe out for the count of 4, and then hold your breath at the bottom for the count of 4. And so let's take one giant cleansing breath to just reset and prepare. Deep breath in through the nose, and deep breath out through the mouth. If you can, use just nostril breathing for this box breath. And so let's begin. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Let it go. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Suspend the breath. 2, 3, 4. Release the breath. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Continue this on your own. And of course, you can add counts or take some away. Work with your lung capacity, but just practice this one tool in the toolbox for about a minute or so. And then my voice will come back to guide us on. And finish up whatever round you are on. And after that last hold at the bottom, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Notice how you feel. What was that process like for you? And see if you can answer that question with total honesty. We will now transition into a sensory awakening practice. This can be super helpful in just getting out of your head and into your space, into your body. And so first begin to listen to any sounds that are in your space. And this includes the sound of my voice, the sound of your own breath. If you can hear the rain outside my window here, or whatever soundscapes are occurring outside of your space. Just listen. And this also includes the sound of silence, those little pauses in between sounds. This is a really awesome practice as it allows us to blend with our environment. Instead of a sound being disruptive to your practice, invite it to be part of the practice. Bring your awareness to your mouth and observe any tastes that are on your tongue. Swallow a few times. Are there any smells that you can breathe in through the nose? And then even with the eyes closed, just notice how much light is in your space. Feel the texture of your clothes on your skin. Feel the air that is surrounding you. Is it light, crisp, and cool? Maybe it's warm and heavy. Just observe. And by observing, we are practicing staying present instead of getting pulled down the path of a thought. And then bring your awareness from your space to your body. Once more, feel where the sit bones connect to the cushion, to the ground. Encourage a sense of heaviness to move into that part of the body. A sense of rooting down, of being grounded. Trickle that heaviness down the legs, past the knees into the shins and calves, as it pours into the feet, the heels, the tops of the feet, the bottoms of the feet, and all 10 toes. So from the waist down, you're feeling super grounded and stable. In opposition to this, from the waist up, encourage a sense of lightness, a quality of openness, of ascending up towards the skies. So even lift the crown of the head a little bit higher, grow taller in the torso, longer in the spine. Maybe roll the shoulders up, back and down, create a broadness through the collarbones. As the heart shines open, arms are light, hands rest peacefully. Unhinge the jaw, soften the cheekbones, uncrinkle the eyebrows, smooth the forehead. And just notice what the tongue's doing. Is it plastered up to the roof of the mouth? Maybe release it down and let it relax. Crafting this sense of balance right here in this seat. Stable and heavy from the waist down. uplifted and open, light from the waist up. It's kind of like the breath, right? Every inhale is the vehicle to deliver the sense of openness, of lightness, of expansion. And every exhale is an invitation to soften, to ground, to relax. So now let's move the awareness to the breath itself. And no need to exaggerate or manipulate the breath quite yet. Just breathe normally. And notice how the breath does exactly that. Inhale to expand. Exhale, contract and ground. And just sit with that for a few moments. Inhale, open, expand. Exhale, soften and ground. If the mind wanders, be gentle, be kind, and bring it back to the breath, back to the body, and back to your space. And bring your awareness now to your heart center. Visualize a ball of light, of warmth, right at the center of your chest. Maybe you can place a color to this ball of light, a fiery orange or a vibrant purple, or maybe a kind green. And see it, feel it. Every inhale, this ball of light, warmth, energy, and love activates, brightens, and expands. And every exhale, just like rays on the sun, you beam that warmth throughout your body. Every inhale, activate. And every exhale, send that warmth through your body. It can be just a general delivery, or you can direct it somewhere specific, somewhere that needs a little extra warmth and love. Let's do this 5 times all together. Inhale to activate, cultivate that warmth. And exhale, beam it throughout your body. Inhale as the light brightens and deepens. And exhale to send that warmth. Inhale to activate. Exhale, beam it throughout your body. And 2 more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. Deepest inhale so far. Exhale it out. And now one more collective round together. Inhale, activate your light. And this time, exhale, beam it all the way through and then out of your body to all beings, to each other, to the universe at whole. Send that warmth and let it go. Notice how you feel in your body. If there's any shift of energy, an opportunity to collect some data to recognize out of all these tools, which ones you want to take with you in your personal toolbox out of this session into the rest of your day, the rest of your life. Knowing that everything we did today is available to you at all times. You can always pause, stretch, breathe, take a few moments to yourself, activate that sunshine from within, and show up for yourself. A little bit more warmth, support, gratitude, whether it's in the midst of the holiday season or chronic pain. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart and just take a final moment of gratitude for carving out this time for yourself and to move, to breathe, to be exactly as you are. One more collective breath in and exhale. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I did just want to leave a moment or two. If you have any questions, anything you want to share about this practice, about these tools that I hope you carry with you. And also just a gentle reminder, I am really loving working with chronic illness patients, people that, could benefit so deeply from all of this. So if you yourself, or if you know of anyone who you think may be supported by these practices, please feel free to share my information, to put me in touch with them. I will drop in my Instagram and email into the chat below. But in the meantime, if you guys want to unmute yourself, and again, if you have anything to share or any questions, go ahead.
No questions, but just wanted to say thank you. And I actually discovered yoga through when I first was sick too, because I couldn't do my usual exercise. And so I turned to yoga because I could at least start gentle and then work my way up. Literally changed my life. I hated it I hated it. I was like, I hate yoga. And then I'm like, it's good for you. Just keep going. And it took me maybe like a year to actually start to love it. And that was, gosh, like 9 years ago when I first got Lyme. So
thank you so much for sharing. And I totally understand. I found yoga because I was a runner, and same thing. I, could no longer run because of an injury. And I feel like oftentimes with yoga, you're kind of like pushed into it and then learn to love it and recognize the deep benefits. Thank you so much for joining. It was so nice to meet you, Rachel. And hopefully some of these things will help you on your path.
Thank you. Yeah. If anybody else is new, stick with it. It's worth it. It may take time, and there's all these different types of yoga and styles. So try them all. So
totally. Oh, great advice. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Amazing.
First yoga, Jenna, since I got my hip replaced. Still can't sit with the left leg curled under.
But you're here. Look at you go.
But I taught all my singers last week one of your breathing techniques, but adapted to singing. Because we haven't sung together in 20 months.
Wow.
It was the first time in 20 months since we got to sing together. And as you saw by that beautiful picture, the singing lovely. And is that Salim's mom?
Oh, no, it's his sister.
I can't tell because I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah.
Well, great brother through the Pivot Play podcast.
Amazing. Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you all
Bye,
so
everyone.
much. Have an amazing rest of your
Thanks,
evening.
Jenna.
So much love to you all. Bye.
Bye-bye.